I stand here not for this case. I may lose it, I may win it. That's another matter. But I stand here, Mullahs, for the protection of what is so close to our heart. Institutional integrity, and to ensure that constitutional processes survive. Otherwise, if your lordships endorse such a position, it will be the death knell of what we have cherished since 1950. Two more issues and I'm finished, Maharaj. Number one, your lordships have now noticed that Gogavale was appointed as the whip from Assam. If your lordships agree with me as a proposition of law that the whips cannot be appointed in this fashion, ultimately the speaker, once that government is formed on the 3rd, recognizes Gogavale. Right, Maharaj? And then I am issued, our legislators are issued a notice for disqualification on the 8th of July. If your lordships agrees with my proposition of law that whips cannot be appointed in this fashion, then our notices should be quashed by this court.
Subsequent notices.
Your notice.
Under 2(1)(b) or 2(1)(a).
Yes. Against us, notices against us.
Correct.
Yes, 2(1)(b).
2(1)(b).
Yes.
But they are virtually non-issue, right?
No, it's not a non-issue. There's a notice of disqualification against me because they say Gogavale gave a whip.
You are right. You are right.
So, it's a live issue for us.
Legislators whip.
Correct?
Not the political parties.
Yes, legislators whip. So, therefore, my request to your lordships is that notice for disqualification must be struck down by your lordships. If your lordships, of course, agree that you cannot appoint a whip from outside.
But that's the direct challenge also.
Yes, we've challenged that.
In your
You have challenged.
38.
Yes, I've challenged that, Maharaj. Now, one more point, Maharaj. Your lordships, Maharaj, in September, when a whole petition was argued that the Election Commission should not proceed, your lordship said no stay. Fine, Maharaj, no stay. We went back. Maharaj, what happened was we thought, and this is Maharaj, we interpreted that order to mean that the proceedings before the commission should go on. Fine, Maharaj, let them go on. The problem arose that we told the commission that if you take this test of organization and representation in the legislature, you necessarily will have to include 38 or 39. And therefore, if you take that into account, your outcome, your result may be that they get the symbol. But that very matter is pending before the Supreme Court about the disqualification of these 39. So please stay your hands and let the Supreme Court decide. Now, I personally feel, Maharaj, that was not it was not antithetical to your lordship's order of stay. After all, the Election Commission has also to decide in accordance with law. The result was, this is again the sad part of it. The result was the commission says, I'm not going to bother about the organization. These 39 members are majority, therefore they get the symbol. In fact, your lordship's order was misused.
But we are not considering the validity of the order passed for the election.
No, I'm not asking, Maharaj. I'm really saying the commission said, the High Court said, Supreme Court has said no stay, therefore they have to decide.
That is to be tested in those proceedings, no?
No, that's not. But kindly see the consequences, Maharaj. Kindly see how we are hurt. That's why the reference, what is the scope of powers of the Election Commission in respect of determination split within the party. Maharaj, I'm not, your lordship is passed, Maharaj, rightly so, according to me. That let the commission, but the commission doesn't have to, can't disregard basic principles that you are giving symbol to a party on the strength of those 39 whose
And that-
disqualifications are pending.
And that issue is pending before this.
That's pending. And I said to them, please stay your hands. They said, no, but Supreme Court has said that we have to go on. That's how the symbol is given. See that injustice caused to us. I just make the point, Mullahs, and not go further. And then the last thing, Mullahs, kindly read now paragraph 115 with me. And then I'm done, Mullahs.
Para?
115 of the symbols order. 15 of the symbols.
15.
Sorry.
Para
I-
15
I-
also.
15.
Statute compilation, Mullahs, sorry. Says, Mullahs, when, Lordships have it, when
Yes,
the
yes.
commission is satisfied on information in its possession that there are rival sections or groups of a recognized political party, each of whom claims to be that party. Mullahs, I'll just stop here. So the jurisdiction of the commission starts when there is a claim that there are rival groups within the party. And it must have evidence in its possession, information in its possession, and must be satisfied with the information that is in their possession. That they are rival groups. Now, your Lordships have seen the correspondence, 21st June onwards. There is not a whisper of any rival group. Not a whisper. It's only the 39 sitting there.
So just to rephrase it, according to you, there was no information in the possession of the
Yes,
EC
yes.
to show that there are rival groups,
Yes,
and it
correct.
has to be satisfied.
Yes. Now, Mullahs,
No.
the petition,
Can you just rephrase your submission, Mr. Sibal, again on this point?
Mullahs, I'm saying, Mullahs, the jurisdiction of the commission will commence when the commission has it in its possession information on which it is satisfied that there are two rival factions within a political party.
Right. And in this case, what is the
Now, Mullahs, kindly see. Therefore, in the context of this 10th schedule, Mullahs, now just that proposition. In the context of the 10th schedule, the only way you can get a symbol is when there are two rival factions within the party. It has nothing to do with the 10th schedule.
No, this has nothing to do with the 10th schedule.
Correct.
Right? So, Mullahs, there has to be a faction emerging. Take, for example, Mullahs, majority of the people in the 10th schedule are with Thackeray. Let's assume all 55 are with Thackeray. Then also para 15, Mullahs, can be invoked.
By somebody making an application.
Because 15,
didn't understand you what you're saying.
para 15 refers to the party.
That's right. So, Mullahs, the split has
Schedule refers to
correct. The
two on
split
the
has
floor
to
of
take.
the house.
I'm
Right.
agreeing, Mullah. I'm saying exactly
Right.
that split has to take place within the party.
Right.
That split did not take place on 21st June or immediately thereafter. Never took place. A petition is filed on the 19th of July.
Correct. 19th of July.
Just note that, Mullah.
19th of July.
19th of July. And on the 18th of July, it is alleged, what is submitted along with the petition is minutes of meetings. The matter was fixed in this court on 20th July. All petitions were to come up for directions. So from 21st of June to the 18th of July, nothing happened. No faction, no claim for faction.
46.
Now, what do you have here? Your Lordships may take it, there is no summons for any meeting. No venue for any meeting. No time for any meeting. No signatures obtained at the meeting. Nothing. Just note that, Malaj. No time, no place, No date is given 18 July, no summons. I suppose this is a meeting of the Pratinidhi Sabha of the Shiv Sena. So it must be known to everybody where the meeting is going to be. Summons must be sent like we sent to them. Right? What they do is they give a translation of the minutes of the Pratinidhi Sabha. And in the minutes, they show some resolutions have been passed. Minutes, as your lordship will know, is after the meeting. It can't be before the meeting. Right? Has to be after the meeting. So there is the minutes of the Pratinidhi Sabha, and there are also minutes of the Karyakarni. That your lordships will see at page 10. Again, minutes. Again, when it is held, what time is it held, where it is held. Yes, they say it happened, it is held in Bombay. I guess, someplace in Bombay. They must have known. Now, so 2 minutes are placed before the Election Commission. These 2 minutes.
Subsequent minutes also of what date? 27th?
27th of July. That's even more interesting. Well, just note the note 27 July. And then go back to the petition, that they filed. It's very interesting. These are the 2 documents that they placed, nothing more. Plus, of course, appointment of people. We're not into that. Convenience volume 2. Page, volume 2. Yes. Kindly see page, PDF page 699. PDF page 698. This petition is filed on the 19th of July. Just mark that, This averment is made when the petition is filed on 19th July.
What is this document that you pointed out?
It says, further, a meeting of the Pratinidhi Sabha was convened on 18th of July. Your lordship has that sentence? Yes. Whereby the petitioner Eknath Shinde was appointed as senior leader and Shiv Sena Mukhya Neta, main leader, minutes of the meeting of the Pratinidhi Sabha. So they say minutes of the meeting are there. No meeting, no place, where it was held, when it was held, who was summoned, nothing. Right. Then come to the next para. A meeting of the Rashtriya Karyakarani was also convened, whereby the Rashtriya Karyakarani has affirmed, now please note this, has affirmed the election of the petitioner as the Shiv Sena senior leader and Shiv Sena Mukhya Neta. Now this is on 19th July, and the minutes of that are 27 July. I showed that to your lordship. This petition is filed on 19th July. He says that the petitioner was elected as the senior leader and senior Mukhya Neta. The minutes are dated 27 July. This is what they filed. So 19 July, they could not have known what would happen on 27 July. And that also minutes of meeting. These are the only 2 documents with the commission. That's why I read paragraph 15. These are the 2 documents with the commission. In respect of, to prove that there are 2 factions arising. And second document was submitted during the course of hearing, but be that, I don't want to go into that. I'm just only interpreting 115, 15. This is the documents in their possession, information on the basis of which Election Commission is satisfied that there are 2 factions within the party. So minutes of meeting. Well, that's.
Where are the minutes of meeting here in this compilation page, PDF page?
Yes, we just shown that one. Here and it's not there.
No,
that's why we.
It's not an annexure.
That's why I gave that to your lordship.
Mr. Sibal, but that's not an annexure to the petition. Are we right?
It's not here, Malad. That's why I gave your lordship.
No.
Where are those minutes?
I'm just, let me hear, my lord.
What you have read of this para 26, para 25 refers to annexure P5, which is the minutes of the meeting of the.
We haven't quoted, Malad. That's minutes.
We don't have. But the petition also doesn't enclose it, is what we are trying to understand.
Yes. That was handed over, Malad. It doesn't say. That's why we gave it to your lordship.
That is of the 27th.
Yes. So now it says 27th. This petition is filed on 29th. These are. They did enclose the Second one, they didn't enclose. First one, they've enclosed. P5, they enclosed. So, Madam, these are the two documents with the commission. Now, if you read paragraph 15, this represents two factions in the party, the minutes of meeting. That's how the election commission, Malaj, got jurisdiction, according to them. And Malaj, this is a final order. This is kindly just look at it. I can understand if the commission says lead evidence. I can understand, please prove your case. On this basis, a final order is passed, which is the subject matter of challenge in the other proceeding. That's how they got the symbol. So what does the governor do? What does the election commission do? And this is the evidence. And then we have to, we must ensure, we must trust that all institutional authorities function in accordance with the law. And if this kind of manipulation takes place, Malaj, in the processes of institutional decision-making, where we go, Malaj, where we will go, I don't know. I am done, Malaj. I just want to make one non-statement. I stand here not for this case. I may lose it, I may win it. That's another matter. But I stand here, Malaj, for the protection of what is so close to our heart. Institutional integrity, and to ensure that constitutional processes survive. Otherwise, if your lordships endorse such a position, it will be the death knell of what we have cherished since 1950. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.